Pieces.
Well, I didn't start yet. Start again.
Here's your 3 banjo pieces. We painted this the other day and it's dried. We sanded it on the bottom, put a second coat on. This is the plywood disc. This has been painted with a brush on both sides with a water-based polyurethane. Lightly sanded with sandpaper and then repainted. Set to dry, so it's a little shiny. Now you need to notice the grain lines here, because when this goes on, it needs to go. The grain lines need to go parallel to the fretboard. But our first step is to get the hoop in. You'll notice that one of these notches is deeper than the other. And the deeper notch goes closer to the center of the banjo. And this should be a little bit of a tight fit. You want to check, press it in, and make sure that your gluing surface is level. These gluing ledges should line up exactly with the top of the hoop. If you need to adjust that a little bit, you can use a file or something like that to lower the hoop, or you can stick a little piece of paper on there with glue to make that notch a little less high. But you want those level so the disc will glue all the way around. These are level, so I can put a little glue where the hoop is going to attach to the fretboard. And then I can again put the hoop and the fretboard together. That glue is fine, I can just put it onto the gluing ledge. Now you will want to put some glue on the gluing ledge. To hold everything together here. And then put glue around the inside edge of your bottom side of the disc. Put a bead of glue around there. If that surface is shiny because you painted it pretty well, you might want to rough up that edge with a little sandpaper so the glue has a better chance to grab. Personally, I only put 1 coat underneath where I put 2 coats on top, and that seems to work pretty well. I'm just spreading the glue out to the edge with my finger. Wipe off any extra glue in here. Again, I want the grain lines, such as they are, to line up with the direction of the fretboard. And I nestle that in there and get it lined up pretty nicely. This is a good time to have a bunch of rubber bands, which I throw on. So I usually put 2 rubber bands over the end. And right here, tie them down over. Over here, and I can adjust this. Looks like it slipped a little bit in one direction, so I can pull it back out, get it lined up on my top. Then I just start loading rubber bands on here to hold the top to the side in many, many directions. More rubber bands, the better. And you can check and just see that things are lined up nicely and set your banjo to dry.